turn the camera over here and say hi to each other. And say, oh, the camera. Now the camera. Oh, the camera's like it all. And this is it. Oh, look at that. Oh, no. Oh, all the cameras are making switch here.
Sorry, but your focus just died.
Okay, everyone give your cameras back to each other.
I don't know who's this guy for you. I'm sorry. Okay, so sorry.
That is fine.
There you go.
That belongs in process.
You totally tripped over my flip-flops. You almost flip-flopped. So bad. Oh gosh, I'm being lasered with a blue laser. Is it a laser or a light?
It's a sonic screwdriver.
Sonic screwdriver? Okay, I'm okay. Hi everyone, my name is Chuck Huber. I am a voice actor.
Hello, little girl.
Hello, little girl. I'm not a little girl.
Riley.
I think I'm a little girl.
Want me to check?
You mean with a DNA exam?
Cover your eyes, Riley.
It's my photo-agents. I started off in the role of Garlic Jr. in Android 17 in Dragon Ball Z, and then I did EA in Yu Yu Hakusho, and that was like really good. What else? Stein and so pretty cool. I played Petra's father in Attack on Titan.
I'm sorry.
Do what?
That's depressing.
I know. Where's your daughter? Oh, Shao Tucker and Full Metal Alchemist. Everybody's favorite. Everyone loves Shao Tucker.
No, I literally burst into tears when I found that out.
Whenever someone says burst into tears, I picture them like standing up there and just going, boom. I burst into, they're like water all on the ground. So this is a panel where you get to ask any questions you want of me that are about anything. Life, the meaning of life, anime, the meaning of anime, how to bake bread, anything. Because I can answer all questions. Are there any? Okay, this has been a great panel. We'll see you guys later. There's a question over here.
I was wondering what the process is for translating anime. What's its big drop in Japan over here?
You know, I don't actually know the process. I know I've seen the translations as we get them as script adapters, and the translations are time-coded, so every time there's a line, you get the time code, which says this is where that line happens, and it's in an Excel spreadsheet. And the translations are typically very rough, and then that's what we get. We get those rough translations. And I know Funimation has translators on staff that do a lot of the translating. Ooh, excuse me. Oh, monster. Do a lot of the translating. Some of them they get already translated as part of the licensing agreement. But the Japanese translations are always very rough. It's like, oh, firehouse on wood. And you're like, oh, that house is on fire. Or whatever. Not that Japanese translations sound like cavemen, like I just did. But that's okay. Firehouse. That'd be weird. Any other questions? Yeah.
Okay, so my dad is looking to become a professional voice actor.
All right.
And he wants, and well, I just now remember this, but could you like maybe find him later and offer him advice on auditioning for Funimation?
Sure, or I could talk to the camera and you can show it to me. Hi, Dad.
Let's have a little private conversation over here.
So, you want to be a voice actor, right?
Yeah, I really do.
Okay. That voice was pretty good.
Yeah, I like it. Hi. Everybody say hi by now.
So the way to become a voice actor, like at Funimation, legitimately, is you have to move to Dallas-Fort Worth and become an actor and work in theater and film and indie film and television and web series and commercials and get an agent and work really hard. Because the joke around DFW is that hold on one second. I'm going to give you back to your daughter and talk to the whole crowd. And it just suddenly felt weird talking to him.
Ringing bell.
Did he turn off?
No.
You're breaking everything.
I kind of break stuff. That's kind of my thing. Look at I'm trapped by the table. So if you become an actor in the Dallas-Fort Worth area, the joke is that eventually you will work in Funimation. It's like everybody who's really, successful in the Dallas-Fort Worth area eventually works at Funimation. But if you want to be a voice actor, just like because you love using your voice to tell stories, I always say just find a story you want to tell with your voice. Find something you would do without being paid for the rest of your life, and share it in little 2-minute, 3-minute bits to your friends or to whoever else thinks it's funny or awesome or touching or whatever, and just keep doing it that way on YouTube. I mean, the great thing about the internet nowadays is that if you love something enough and present it to this fandom that also loves what you love, eventually the 30, 40, 50,000 people in this fandom that also love things the exact same way you love them are going to find you and be like, that's so awesome that you're doing that. And if you're really lucky, maybe millions of people will think it's awesome. But you can start to make a little career. You love something enough to pass it back to the fandom, and they'll love it back. And it's just fun. But you got to find something you do without being paid for the rest of your life. Because you just love it. And eventually, you become rich and famous and roll around that money and just laugh at people while you explode them with your satellite laser. Don't do that.
But I want to.
Your dad suddenly sounded just like his daughter. Any other questions? Yes. What would be my favorite breakfast food? Well, typically, I have a pretty, regimented way of doing things, and I usually make a full thingy. Thank you. Couldn't think of the word. Make a full thingy in a blender of fruit shake, like twice a week or 3 times a week, and I refill it with fruit every morning and chop it back up again and add more milk or aloe or, magic vitamin stuff. Oh, that's a great name. I should start selling these in the store. I shall call them smoothies. Perhaps I shall be king of the smoothies, and I shall call myself the Smoothie King.
That's beautiful.
Because there's like a store that's So my favorite breakfast food would be smoothie, and that's when I'm being good. When I'm being very bad, biscuits and gravy. Just like while weeping. I don't know why I'm eating things so good. Right? In public? Mike McFarlane says cry eating is one of the funniest things to do in public. You like order stuff. Eating your biscuits and gravy. I have to admit it is very funny. Just because it throws people off, they're like, guys eat biscuits and gravy. It's really sad. Oh, but at least he has biscuits and gravy.
Maybe vanilla pudding and putting it in a mayonnaise jar.
That's a good idea. Vanilla pudding in the mayonnaise jar, freak people out.
Eat it in public, it's smooth.
Eat that with anger. Hey, you, I'll eat mayonnaise. Like the space right there, you can really see the mayonnaise jar. Really.
Big mayonnaise jar.
Samson?
Yes.
Oh, I go to Costco personally. Kroger. Oh my goodness, stop yelling at me. Any other questions? Yes, sir, you got another question?
Have you ever thought of taking taffy and then disguising it to look like cool stuff?
You mean like a gun? Yeah, I have a taffy gun right back here. Wouldn't that be awesome if I did? Question.
How often do you watch the finished product of what you voice act in?
There are some shows I never have watched just because we do so much. You can't if you do some stuff on One Piece, it's like, when do I watch that? How do I find it? What episode was it? Because there's like 11 billion episodes.
650 something.
How many?
650 something. It's like 658.
No, it's a lot of episodes.
He's caught up.
different series of
Now, I have to say something about those really long series. That's really comforting to be like, I can still watch it, you know, and go on forever. And then if you're ever at the end, you'll be like, I'll start over, and then by the time you finish it again, you're dead. It's awesome. I mean, hopefully. But I watched like Bacchanal, I watched Soul Eater, I watched Yu Yu Hakusho, I watched a lot of Shin-Chan, a lot of Sergeant Frog. Spicy Wolf I watched. I loved Spicy Wolf. Mushishi I really liked. Black Butler I also liked. So, yeah, I guess I've watched a lot of them. But I can't typically watch myself. I'll be watching a series and be like, this is awesome, and then I come on, I'm like, that guy's faking it. I can totally tell. I'm like, that's not real. That sounds like me. People watching it with me are like, shh. Okay. Yes, question.
What's your most memorable Star Trek?
That I've been in or that I've watched? You mean original series? Probably the Mirror Universe episode. And especially because we were doing, episode 3 was a Mirror Universe episode for Star Trek Continues, so I had studied it fairly extensively because it was my first time back on the series again, because I had to miss the first 2 episodes because I was doing a Tom Hanks produced movie called Parkland. And then Vic was kind enough, and the fans were kind enough to beg for me back. So it was back on episode 3. And we go to film episode 4 and half of episode 5 this December. And I've been hearing rumors that there will be more McCoy, because I only had like 2 lines in the last episode. So this may be a McCoy-heavy episode. Should be cool. Because I like me some science fiction acting. Because it's like this. Yes,
Do you like the sound of your own voice?
No. I don't, almost, you know, well, I'm okay with it. I have to be professionally okay with it, but there are times, especially when I'm doing a lot of appearances or doing a lot of teaching or a lot of workshops where I'm just like, God, that guy just needs to quiet down. And occasionally my children will be like, Dad,